Many times when it comes to AI editing, a lot of you kind of overthink the matter, you overthink the subject. You When I say AI editing, the first thing that comes to your mind is video generation. Okay, video generation is just an aspect. In fact, is like the most pronounced aspect of AI editing. But that is not all there is. Video generation is just an aspect of AI editing. In fact, before video generation came into limelight, w- with most all of us will be using AI to do editing most of the time. But you know, it is not well pronounced. That is why you don't really think you are using AI. Contrary to popular opinion, um, AI in video editing is a blessing and not a threat or a curse. It's a blessing, right? It helps your workflow easier. It helps you get things done very easily. In fact, there are 1001 ways you can use AI to enhance your editing, to make your editing faster, to make your process seamless, to just enhance your work. What we would have spent days working on, you can do it in a couple of minutes, in a couple of hours. You get Now people have been using AI to create ads, to just ads that you have to get budget, get gadgets, location, bring in a lot of crew member, lights, and all that to shoot, edit, take weeks before it comes out. Just a simple prompt, you can develop or generate a product ad for your stuff, right? And there are a lot. They're just very, very exhaustive list of AI tools out there that you can use. So many of you get confused at some point that, okay, so which AI tool can I use as a video creator or as a video editor? Number one, use the one that works for you best. And number two, use the one that is in your ability, that you can afford, because 99.99% of all AI tools are not free. They are paid. Okay, even the so-called free ones that you use, they have paid version. So the people who, are trying to take over the AI market, they want to make as much money as they can make from it, of course, because a time is coming, all these AI that are really overpriced is going to be as cheap as something else. It's going to be very cheap and very available, very affordable. And because technology, we go bigger than this, we are going to have a lot of more bigger things to contend with or to work with. Tools, you know it keeps enhancing day in, day out. So all these tools that we have now that you feel are very expensive or could be way out of your budget and all those things will be very, very affordable. But before then, how do we navigate? How do we cope in this time and season? Integrating AI tools in your workflow. So in this class, why I included this is number one, to create an awareness about AI video editing, and then number two, to show you the tools we have and the tools you can embrace. So the most popular AI tool that people use today nowadays is the Flow AI. Let me show you guys. That is the Google VO2, VO3. Those are the popular AI tools. That let me just show you guys so that you guys can see. These are the videos I've these are the videos that I've created over the month. Think in a couple of months. It's just a lot. I don't The stuff is not really loading. I would have shown you, everything in details. So the thing about VO3 is that, or VO2, or any Flow AI, um tool that you're using to generate, the thing about it is that it's not free. All right, it's not free. It is not free. I think it cost about um how much? Let's see. Let's check it out. Um, my subscription monthly subscription rate should be AI credit 2025 high silence premium. Okay. Um, get Google AI Pro for 2 months at 14,000. Okay, the first subscription I did was 28,500. But this one is a limited subscription because they will give you certain amounts of AI credits. So when you use that AI credit to an extent, it will finish. So your subscription can even end a week after you've subscribed. So the one I did last was about 175K or something like, I think it's about, yeah, there about 100 and something K or 200, because the stuff is, yeah, 170 something. The subscription is about $100 to have like at least 12,800 um AI credits that you can use to generate as many as possible. So it's only advisable to go for this if you have a project, an AI project that you know that okay, this client is going to pay enough money, and then you can now subscribe from it. But then the results can be very, very beautiful. You can get some really top-notch quality um videos based on the prompt you put in. So let me quickly show you the procedure, how this works. Let's say, because you might be wondering how were all these stuffs generated. How were all these stuffs generated? Did I just type, for example, this one? Did I just type an island and then it's showing me this? You know, there was one video I did one time as well. There was one video I did that I made the AI a market woman. I made the AI. Let me see if I can play it for you guys. Let me see if I can play it for you guys. Where could it be? Or I can also show you some of the videos that I used to generate it. Okay, let me show you this video. Yes, this is one. This is a stadium project. Yes.
From the ashes of silence, beauty can emerge. Like a phoenix rising, we can transform pain into purpose, bringing light to darkness and hope to despair. From ruins to renewal, unpleasantness to beauty, we can create something new, something beautiful. Out of the old, new life emerges. This is a story of transformation.
Even me sef I dey feel this video like mad. Now let's break it down. Let me show you how this works. So this is what I'm saying. AI can really, really improve your workflow. So this was a pitch I sent to a client, to win a contract. Yeah, we got the contract actually because the video blew them off and they really loved it. So let me let me show you where AI came in here, right? Now, this particular video here, this first scene that you can see, this is a stadium. This is um the Nashuda Biola Stadium Nabi. This is in Abuja. In Abuja here. So this is the real stadium in real life, right? So we flew drone over it to just show the stadium. And the idea of the project, the video we are supposed to work on, the idea is that they want to transform the stadium, want to renovate the stadium to make it beautiful. But they've not done it yet. But we need to make a video to show that, okay, this is what we can do, right? To show people or to pitch to an investor that, okay, this is what we want the stadium to look like at the end of the day. So when they brought that to us, that create a video for us to prove, to show this, um we have to fall back to AI. We know that we can generate some videos via AI that we can use to show what we want to achieve. So we just came up with the idea, okay, let's fly a drone over the normal stadium as it is to show how old the stadium is. So the stuff flew in. As you can see, there are patches everywhere. The grass is even not really green, it's looking very dull. Everywhere is just looking very dull, right? And then I need to first establish that this is Moshood Abiola International Stadium. I need to first establish that. And then, as the thing, so I needed to show other stadiums, what other stadiums look like all over the world. This stadium you are seeing is AI generated. Okay. All this stadium, the people, it was just a prompt that you put into VO3 and then it generates this. So I needed to show comparison. You see, this grass is very bright and everywhere is bubbling, and it's looking a lot more bigger than that other one. And then I needed to show people to rejoice. All these people are AI, all these things are AI generated. So we didn't need to go and get a big stadium and put people there and start shooting them. Oh, yeah, start rejoicing. Let's shoot you. We want to use you for a pitch. No, I didn't need to go to that extent. I just needed to use AI to generate those stuff. And then, so let's play it now. So to this point, and then this point, I thought of something in the script we created. I thought of something that
Like a phoenix rising, we can
a phoenix is a bird that it is known in folk tales that I don't know how true it is, if that is real or not, but a phoenix, if you've seen Harry Potter, if you've seen most of these movies, um a phoenix is being introduced. A phoenix is a bird that regenerates itself from its own ashes. It goes down, it grows old, and then turns to ash. It burns itself to ash and then regenerates, becomes new. So that is what, so we're using that as a metaphor that this stadiums is already in ruins, but we are going to revive it and make it beautiful again. So that's where this phoenix image and ash came up. And that was also AI generated. All right. Then I made sure I generate the phoenix in a studio. I say studio, in a stadium. You can see that this phoenix is doing that within a stadium. And then in real life, we can't achieve this. It is AI that can always achieve this, right? And then now you see something, I did something here. This is the normal stadium because this is an overhead area shoot. At this point here, where you can see a flash of a new stadium, I'm just trying to show that this is how, after they renovate this stadium, this is how it's going to look like in the future. Of course, with the help of AI. Right. So let's play that part and see.
to darkness and hope to despair.
You see that. So just flashes, and then we go back to the old stadium, and then we take the, this is the outside view. This is how it looks like currently. But by the time we renovate it, I also try to imagine it with AI, and then this is what we came up with.
From ruins to renewal,
So I'm now like telling them that, showing with the video that from this, with the help of AI, we're able to visualize that, okay, the stadium will look like this. If you take notes, we still kind of like maintain the environment. There was not too much because it was still, you see that it's still giving us this still Nigerian environment vibe. And then but the stadium has been transformed to something bigger and beautiful, and then it continued.
Unpleasantness to beauty. We can create something new, something beautiful out
Now
of the old.
this is the
New
final
life
one.
emerges. This is a story.
If you see what happened here, so we just finish it here like,
Is a story of transformation.
so we are telling a story of transformation because we are trying to tell them that this is what we can do with the help of AI. I wouldn't have been able to achieve this if AI is not there to guard my back. Do you get? So you can use AI to do this crazy stuff. There is a lot of guy. There's just a lot of things involved in this because at some point you have to convert image to video. Um, just I didn't learn this anywhere. I just thought of, okay, what can we do with the possibility of AI and prompts? How can I prompt this thing and infuse it into my workflow? And this is what we came up with. So let me play it once more and so that you guys can see.
From the ashes of silence, beauty can emerge. Like a phoenix rising, we can transform pain into purpose, bringing light to darkness and hope to despair. From ruins to renewal, unpleasantness to beauty, we can create something new, something beautiful. Out of the old, new life emerges. This is a story of transformation.
And guess what? The AI voiceover is also AI. The voiceover is AI. The script was created. I created the script with ChatGPT. And then now let me teach you how you can fleshing up your prompts. For example, you want to create a prompt that says okay, I think I was actually trying to look for a video for you guys, right? When I came across that, and I think that was a handful already to just show you guys that this thing works. I really can't get lay hands on the video now. I don't know, but if I can't find it, I'll just have to move on without it. SJF.
In your secondary school days,
Okay,
maybe
this
you
is
see,
it.
"Hello, beautiful. One look at you, and I forgot my pickup line."
So this one is also generated with AI. Hello, beautiful. One look at you and I forgot my pickup line. So this was generated with AI. The same VO, and then there's another part too that I added into my stuff. Wait, is this everything? Okay, this is the second one. I think I have a longer
It's
version.
not tall, it's not
Okay, this is it. This is longer version. Okay, this is it. A market woman.
the iPhone.
This my iPhone wey I use like money buy. Na serious game changer for me oh. Na Samuel John talk am oh.
Because she see.
So that one too was generated with AI. The market woman selling fish and talking about her iPhone, mentioning my name. That's na me tell am say this iPhone na game changer for me and all those things. So there are ways to prompt, but most of these things you can just use. There's something called prompt enhancing. You use your prompt, you already know what you want to say, you already know what you want to generate rather, but you take it into ChatGPT. ChatGPT is free, guys. So if you've never used ChatGPT before, please start using ChatGPT. ChatGPT is free. It has a paid version actually, but the free version is enough. I consult ChatGPT every day on literally everything I want to do. So I have different, in fact, before this class, I already asked ChatGPT any free AI video creator because I'm trying to look for a video creator that you can use for free. But it gave me options. I checked them out, but most of them will always tell you you have to pay before you start. You have free trial, you have this, that. It's just crazy. But then, so so for example, let's say we want to generate a video of two cars racing, and then two cars racing, a bigger car and then a smaller car, but the smaller car win the race. Okay, that's what we want to generate in VEO3. So I can just type in my ChatGPT and say um two cars racing, two car racing. You can just say a big and a small car. I'm just trying to be as basic as possible so that you see what's going to happen. Two cars racing, a big and a small car, but the small car wins the race. Now, this is your prompt. If you put this directly into VEO, it is not really going to give you what you want. It is probably going to give you one nonsense stuff like that. So, but type it into ChatGPT first, and then you say, ChatGPT, you now this is the instruction I want to give. Help me enhance the prompt above. Help me enhance the prompt above for VEO3 video generation. That's all. And then you click. So once you press your enter, leave ChatGPT to do the work. So you see, ChatGPT has enhanced your prompt for you. What does it say? A cinematic race scene on a sunny highway. A huge, powerful sports car and a small, underestimated compact car speed side by side, dust and motion blur trail behind them. The big car looks dominant, but the small car skillfully maneuvers, overtaking with agility. The camera flows in a dynamic, dramatic style, showing slow motion shots of wheels spinning, engines roaring, and close up of the driver's determination. In the final moment, the small car bursts ahead and crosses the finish line for surprising the crowd. Epic, fast paced, high energy racing atmosphere. So, what you need to do is copy all this, copy, and then take it to your VEO, and then paste it here, Shara, and that is all. And then you click on enter, and then it starts generating. But in my own case, it will most likely not generate because I don't have AI credits left to use. You get? But in your own case, it will generate if you decide. But I think your first try, you can try VO. Just type Flow AI on your Google. It will lead you to the VO stuff. Because I have done my, because when I started using it, I think I had free trial. I had a few credits to try it out for free. And then I was able to generate a few stuff before I paid for my first and my second subscription. But since if you have a new Gmail, you can try it out and then be able to generate stuff. But let me use this method, this AI enhancer, this prompt enhancer. Let's use it for image generation. There's this free image tool called ImageFX. This one is free, so you don't really type ImageFX on your what, and then it brings. So this is where you put in your prompts. Let's say we want to create I want to generate image now. This one is free, so I'll be able to show it to you in real time. So let's say um a boy climbing a tree. A boy climbing a tree. If I just type a boy climbing a tree, that this guy create it for me, a boy climbing a tree. Why is this thing blocking my view now? Okay, a boy. Okay, it has generated for me. Climbing a boy climbing a tree. So it can just give me something direct and basic. But if I want some much more elements, and then I take this same prompt, I take it straight to, so this is the boy climbing a tree. So if you need this for something you can use, but if I want something much more um like, you can take this same thing to your chat GPT, and then you put it there, a boy climbing a tree, and then you tell chat GPT to do what? To enhance it as a prompt. So I just go back up and copy this, and then bring it here. A boy climbing a tree, and then I paste it. Help me enhance the prompt above for since I'm no more using VO3, for image FX generation. And then I type. So it just gives me something more robust and more direct, because if you want a good result, you should be much more explicit with your prompts so that you get a good result. You have to be explicit. What's going on? Let's repaste it. I think this is the network again. Network. Okay, so here's my prompt. A young boy climbing a tall tree in a lush green forest. Sunlight filters through the leaves, casting warm golden rays on soft shadow. The boys wear casual clothes. His expression is full of determination, curiosity as he gets rubbed by. Do you see this? It will give you a very detailed prompt. Just copy this and take it to your image FX and paste it here instead. And then you can create to give you something better. Now, if you want some adjustment, you can now change it here in the stuff. Okay, just give it something much more better, guys. Um, whew. So try out image effects to generate your images. Now you can see some elements in what I don't know why normally images is supposed to generate 4 images. I think it's because of network. If you see the difference between the first image we generated and this one has some sunlight ray filling the shot, and then it's giving us more detail. Now, if you have problem with the boy, now you can now include it and say not a young boy, a teenager or an African teenager climbing a tall tree. You can say an African teenager climbing a tall tree. So all these little, because most times when we generate stuff, we may want them to look African, like blacks, not every time white, white, white. Do you get? So you may want them to look black, or depends on what you want. Can you see? It gave you something much more cinematic compared to the first one we got. Where is the first one? This one that just gave us anything it wants. You get? But in this case, it gives you something perspective. If you don't like this shot, you can also change it. A an area shot of of an African teenager. It will change the shot. It will just, you can use AI, you can twist it the way you want to effect whatever stuff you want to achieve. You get? So this one is free. I'm able to practically show you. The other one, which is VO3, is not free, so you may not be able to use it until you do something. But if you have a project like that project I showed you now, I had to subscribe because I wanted to work on a project as much as that, right? So the possibility is endless. Right. So I believe you guys have been able to learn one or two things. Like I said, AI is here to stay. So you can use AI to do as much as you want to, right? Don't just sit down and say, you hope this AI stuff is going to come and go. It is not coming and going anywhere. AI is here to stay. The earlier you believe that, the better it is going to be for you. So please hurry up, get that AI tool and start creating. It is very, very sweet when you use AI tools to create stuff, because a lot of stuff nowadays is AI. In fact, where things are going now, you should not believe everything you see online again, because AI is really, really um interfering with a lot of things, a lot of videos. In fact, please and please, the point AI is getting to now is going to be messy, because AI is going to really, really mess a lot of people up, right? So, but you as a person know how to harness the good part, the good side of AI. We don't always need to focus on the bad side. AI is going to cause a lot of problems. Yeah, it can be true, but you shouldn't be a part of it, right? You should just harness AI and use it for the good part. Anything has its good and its bad side, right? So we don't need to just focus on the bad side of AI at all times. Focus on the good part of it. You can use AI to ease your workflow. You can use AI to achieve a lot of things. You can use AI to do product videos that you will need to get crews and cast and everybody to gather together, and to even take probably a week or two to produce. You can use AI just a prompt away in 5-10 seconds to produce the same thing. So AI is really here to enhance our lives. Things that will take us 2 weeks to do before, we can now do it within a split of a second. We can do it in just minutes. Things that can take you hours or days or even months to do, you can do it now in minutes. Things that will take you hundreds of thousands of dollars in budgets to achieve, projects and all that, you can just, AI subscription can solve it for you. Do you get? So you just need to know that, okay, where do I stand? There are like 1,000 AI tools out there, if not more, that that is available competing for your attention. Look through a few and pick, okay, this one works for what I'm doing currently. Get it, subscribe to it, use it for that period, and then move on to the next. But if you sit down, you think AI is going to come and go, it's not going anywhere. Now you go fade away. So please, AI is not going to come and go. It will come and it will stay. AI is here to stay. So please make sure you harness all its possibilities. And then at the end of the day, you will not be replaced by AI. You will only be the one to replace those who refuse to choose AI. Hope you get that. So I believe you've learned something tonight.